Hey football fans, and welcome back to Footy Today. Liverpool are reportedly furious with Real Madrid over a £36 million target, and there's talk of revenge involving Trent Alexander-Arnold. Meanwhile, at Manchester United, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is said to be growing uncertain about Ruben Amorim's future before the new season even begins. Over at City, Wayne Rooney has weighed in on Erling Haaland, and it's not exactly growing praise, especially when compared to Messi and Ronaldo. And at Chelsea, a first-team defender is already in talks to join a Premier League rival after impressing his lone manager. At Footy Today, we bring you a hand-picked roundup of the most interesting football stories, delivered fast and to the point, perfect if you want to stay in the loop without spending an age. Full links to the original articles are in the description if you want to dig deeper. Right, let's get into it. Liverpool are reportedly furious with Real Madrid, not just over Trent Alexander-Arnold, but also because of a long-term plan involving Ibrahima Konate. Alexander-Arnold, a boyhood Red, has turned down a bigger offer from Liverpool to join Madrid for free, with reports suggesting he's already agreed terms. Real Madrid want him for the Club World Cup in June, but Liverpool are refusing to release him early, calling it part of a revenge move. This revenge also means blocking Madrid's quiet pursuit of Konate, who's out of contract in 2026 and currently stalling on a renewal. Madrid, set to be led by Xabi Alonso next season, are willing to wait to sign him for free, something Liverpool see as a step too far. Konate, who signed for £36 million in 2021, remains focused on this season, though he has admitted interest from top clubs is flattering. With PSG also circling, Liverpool face the real prospect of losing another key player for nothing. If Alexander-Arnold can walk away, who else might follow? Sir Jim Ratcliffe is reportedly growing uneasy at Manchester United, concerned that manager Ruben Amorim might walk away before next season even begins. Despite offering full backing and funds for a rebuild, Ratcliffe has received mixed signals from Amorim, raising doubts about the Portuguese coach's long-term commitment. Amorim's recent comments ahead of the Europa League final against Spurs haven't helped. He suggested his squad isn't good enough for the Champions League and even implied a loss might be deserved. It's not the first time he's hinted at stepping down only to backtrack later, leaving United's leadership in a constant state of uncertainty. With United languishing near the relegation zone and unable to string together 2 wins, pressure is mounting fast. The Europa League final on May 28th could be a turning point, but will a trophy be enough to convince Amorim to stay? Wayne Rooney has questioned whether Erling Haaland will ever reach the level of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, pointing to a telling moment in Man City's FA Cup final loss to Crystal Palace. Haaland, usually clinical, let Omar Marmoush take the first half penalty at Wembley, which Marmoush went on to miss. Rooney said Messi or Ronaldo would never pass up that chance, arguing it's that ruthless mindset that sets them apart. City's season has fallen well below expectations, and at the time of this recording, they're 6th in the Premier League and fighting just to stay in the top 5. Despite a game in hand, they sit behind Chelsea and Aston Villa in the race for Champions League spots. Haaland's return from injury has been decent, 21 goals in 29 games, but it's a drop from last year's 36-goal explosion. Rooney also hinted that the pressure might be getting to Haaland, especially in big moments. With City missing out on the FA Cup and stuttering in the league, could this season mark a turning point in how we view Haaland's rise? Chelsea defender Axel Disasi could be on his way to Aston Villa permanently after impressing Unai Emery during his loan spell. The Frenchman, who joined Villa in January after falling out of favour under Enzo Maresca, has featured 10 times and shown his versatility across the back line. Despite a rough outing against PSG, Emery values Disasi's mentality and has reportedly urged Villa to push for a summer deal. Talks have already started between Villa and Disasi's camp, and the player is said to be enjoying his time in the West Midlands. However, Chelsea are expected to demand over £30 million as they look to recoup most of the £38 million they originally paid. Villa will need to strike a balance, strengthening the squad without breaching financial regulations. Other Premier League clubs are keeping tabs, but Villa appear to be leading the race. Could Disasi's quiet revival under Emery be the foundation for a long-term role in Villa's European ambitions? That wraps up today's update. If you found it useful, a quick press of the like button goes a long way. And if you're new around here, hit subscribe so you don't miss future updates. We break down the biggest football stories every day, short, sharp and straight to the point. By the way, let us know which team you support in the comments and we'll make sure to keep an eye out on the latest headlines around your club. And while you're here, check out our other videos. We got plenty more top stories covered in under 5 minutes. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you in the next one.